Hello, sunshine. Understanding true positive thinking. We hear a lot about positive thinking. It sounds so appealing, doesn't it? Like a warm, sunny day for your mind. But what does it truly mean? At its heart, real positive thinking is not about ignoring life's storms. It is not about pretending that rain clouds don't exist. Instead, it is about looking for the umbrella, or maybe learning to dance in the rain a little. It is about acknowledging the clouds and still hoping for the sun. True positive thinking is a gentle practice. It is about holding on to hope. It means we try to see the good, even when things are tough. It is about believing in our ability to cope. This is not about denying sadness or anger. Those feelings are real and they matter. Positive thinking means facing those feelings with courage. It means we look for lessons. We search for strength within ourselves. It is a quiet resilience. Think of it like tending a small garden in your heart. You acknowledge the weeds, those are the tough thoughts and feelings. You don't pretend they aren't there, but you also choose to plant flowers. You water them with hopeful thoughts. You give them sunshine by focusing on what you can control. This garden doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be yours, tended with care and honesty. It is about growth, not perfection. So positive thinking is not a magic wand. It won't make all your problems disappear. That would be a bit too much like a fairy tale, right? What it does offer is a different lens, a way to view challenges as opportunities, a way to find strength when you feel weak. It's about saying, this is hard, but I can try. It is about choosing hope, one small thought at a time. It is a brave way to live. The real glow-up benefits of healthy optimism. When we cultivate healthy optimism, something wonderful happens. It's like giving our inner selves a spa day. Our well-being gets a significant boost. Healthy optimism is not about being cheerful all the time. That is exhausting and, frankly, not very genuine. Instead, it is a steady belief that good things can happen. It is a trust in our own ability to navigate life. This kind of optimism helps us feel more content. It helps us feel more grounded even when life wobbles. One of the most powerful benefits is increased resilience. Life will throw curveballs. That is just part of the deal. Healthy optimism acts like a shock absorber. When disappointments come, and they will, optimists tend to bounce back quicker. They see setbacks as temporary. They view them as specific to a situation, not as a sign that everything is doomed. This mindset allows them to learn from failures. They can then try again with renewed energy and hope. Healthy optimism also nurtures our connections with others. When we approach the world with a hopeful, open heart, it shows. People are drawn to that quiet strength. It makes us more supportive friends and partners. We are more likely to see the good in others. We are more willing to work through conflicts. This does not mean we ignore red flags. It means we approach relationships with a hopeful and constructive spirit. It builds trust and deeper bonds. Finally, let's talk about our physical health. It might sound surprising, but genuine optimism is linked to better health outcomes. Studies show it can boost our immune system. It can even contribute to a longer life. Think about it. Less chronic stress means less wear and tear on our bodies. When we face challenges with hope, our bodies respond positively. It's not a cure-all, of course, but it is a powerful ally in our journey toward overall wellness. The good vibes only trap, unmasking toxic positivity. Now let's talk about positivity's tricky cousin, toxic positivity. This is where things can get a bit messy. Toxic positivity is the belief that no matter how dire a situation, people should maintain a positive mindset. It sounds good on the surface, right? Good vibes only. But beneath that shiny exterior, it is often harmful. It is the pressure to always appear happy. It is the denial of any feeling that isn't purely positive. It is like putting a happy sticker on a gaping wound. The danger of toxic positivity lies in its dismissal of genuine human emotion. When someone is hurting and they are told to just be positive, it is invalidating. It silences their pain. It suggests that their sadness, anger, or fear is wrong. This can lead to feelings of shame and isolation. People start to believe that their true feelings are unacceptable. They might hide them, even from themselves. This creates a disconnect from our authentic emotional experience. It is a lonely place to be. Toxic positivity can also prevent real problem solving. If we are constantly told to look on the bright side, we might avoid addressing the actual issue. Imagine your roof is leaking. Toxic positivity might say, at least you have a roof. Well, yes, but it's still leaking. Acknowledging the problem, the frustration, and the need for repair is crucial. Suppressing negative emotions doesn't make them go away. It just lets them fester and grow bigger in the dark, like mold under the floorboards. This pressure for constant cheerfulness can also damage relationships. If we only present a positive front, we are not being our whole selves. True connection is built on authenticity and vulnerability. It is built on sharing our joys and our struggles. When we are met with toxic positivity, we learn not to share our difficulties. This creates superficial bonds. It stops us from receiving the genuine support and empathy we all need. It is a barrier to true intimacy. Section 4, Rose-tinted glasses versus reality goggles, spotting the difference. So how do we tell the difference? How do we know if we are practicing healthy, positive thinking or falling into the toxic positivity trap? It is like choosing the right pair of glasses. Healthy, positive thinking is like wearing clear, reality-based goggles. These goggles help you see the situation for what it is. They acknowledge the challenges, the bumps, and the difficult bits. But they also help you spot the resources, the strengths, and the potential paths forward. There is clarity. Toxic positivity, on the other hand, is like wearing overly rose-tinted glasses that blur out all the details. These glasses try to paint everything with a sugary, artificial sweetness. They insist that everything is wonderful, even when it clearly is not. If you say, "I'm feeling really overwhelmed," toxic positivity might respond, "Don't worry, be happy, focus on the good things." It is a dismissal, a quick gloss over. It doesn't allow space for the overwhelmed to be acknowledged or understood. It shuts down the conversation. Let's use an analogy. Imagine someone falls and scrapes their knee. Healthy, positive thinking says, "Ouch, that looks like it hurts. Let's get that cleaned up. You're strong, you'll heal." It acknowledges the pain, offers comfort, and expresses confidence in recovery. Toxic positivity might say, "Oh, it's not that bad. At least you didn't break a leg, just smile." See the difference? One validates and supports, the other minimizes and deflects. One offers a hand, the other offers a platitude. Another way to spot the difference is to notice how it makes you feel. Healthy optimism feels supportive and empowering. It leaves you feeling understood and capable. Toxic positivity often leaves you feeling unheard, guilty, or even more alone. It can feel like a demand rather than an offering. True positivity makes space for all emotions. It understands that sadness and joy can coexist. Toxic positivity insists on joy alone, which is simply not how human experience works. It is about nuance versus oversimplification. Section 5. Finding your authentic yes. Balancing positivity and real feelings. Finding that balance is key. It is about cultivating an authentic yes to our emotional lives. This means saying yes to joy, yes to hope, but also yes to sadness, yes to anger, yes to fear. All our emotions are messengers. They carry important information about our experiences and our needs. When we try to silence some of them in the name of positivity, we miss out on crucial insights. We miss the chance to truly understand ourselves and our world. One practical step is to practice self-compassion. This is huge. When difficult feelings arise, treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a good friend. Instead of saying, "I shouldn't feel this way," try, "This is a hard feeling. It's okay that I'm feeling it." Acknowledge the emotion without judgment. Let it be there. This doesn't mean wallowing in it forever. It means giving it space to be seen and heard. Often, just this acknowledgement can lessen its intensity. Another important practice is setting boundaries with others who might push toxic positivity. You have the right to feel your feelings. If someone tries to shut down your genuine emotion with a cheerful dismissal, it is okay to gently push back. You could say, "I appreciate you trying to cheer me up, but right now, I just need to feel this." Or, "I understand you're trying to help, but I need space to process this sadness." This protects your emotional authenticity. Embracing the full spectrum of emotions also means seeking genuine support. Talk to people who allow you to be your whole self. Find friends, family, or professionals who can sit with you in your discomfort without trying to fix it immediately. True support validates your experience. It helps you feel less alone with your struggles. This is where real healing and growth happen. It is not about finding someone to tell you to just be positive. It is about finding someone who says, "I'm here with you." Section 6. Living whole, your invitation to genuine well-being. Ultimately, this journey is about living a whole life. Not just a positive life, but a full, authentic one. Genuine well-being isn't found in pretending away the hard parts. It is found in embracing all of who we are. It is about having the courage to feel everything. It is about understanding that our imperfections and our vulnerabilities are part of our strength. This is the path to true emotional resilience and joy, not a fleeting superficial happiness, but a deep, abiding contentment. So I invite you to be brave with your feelings. Let them teach you. Let them guide you. When you feel joy, savor it fully. When you feel sadness, allow yourself to grieve. When you feel anger, explore what boundary might have been crossed. Each emotion has a purpose. By listening to them, we become more attuned to ourselves and our needs. This is how we build a life that feels truly our own. It is a life filled with meaning. Think of it as building your emotional toolkit. Healthy, positive thinking is one important tool. Self-compassion is another. The ability to sit with discomfort is a powerful one. So is the courage to ask for help. The more tools we have, the better equipped we are to navigate whatever life brings. We stop trying to force every situation into a positive box. Instead, we learn to respond with wisdom, authenticity, and grace. This is a more sustainable and honest way to live. Remember, it is okay not to be okay all the time. That is part of being human. Chasing constant positivity is exhausting and unrealistic. Instead, let's chase authenticity. Let's embrace our messy, beautiful, complicated human experience. This is where true strength lies. This is where genuine connection blossoms. And this, my friends, is where we find the courage to live wholeheartedly. It is an invitation to a more real and ultimately more joyful existence.